Hello, welcome to Majesticas Tarot. How are y'all doing this morning? Hope y'all are doing fantastic. So we're going to do Gemini's reading and the 12th through the 16th. We're going to see what just comes out, general messages, probably pertaining to love. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every Gemini is doing the same thing. It is a general collective reading. Click the like button if you like the reading. Comment if you like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm coming up quite nicely and I'm very, very, very appreciative. So let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? The 12th through the 16th. Looks like I'm in Texas, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful day where you are. One more? Okay, one more. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini this week? Ooh. Okay, some of you could be feeling lost, not yourself, unstable. Possibly because somebody's making you feel that way. I feel like you're telling them about themselves, though. They could be making you feel out of character. Ooh. I feel like somebody wants a new beginning with you and you're telling them no. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries here. We have the Fool card. And the Two of Wands. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me more. You're telling them no, and I think you feel very proud of this. You kind of want to go get success on your own here, the Six of Wands. Okay, let's clarify. To play music. Spirit, please help me clarify this spread. Ooh. Butterfly, butterflies, that look like a butterfly. Butterflies could resonate. Butterflies could resonate. I don't know what's going on with this deck. Couldn't be me. All right. Yeah, somebody's manipulating a situation here. Oh, did you find out about a third party here? Was it presented to you? I think it was. This manipulator is going to continue to repeat We have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. This person is a repeat offender. I heard that. I really like that. A repeat offender. We do have the king. You have told this person off. You're very stern in how you feel. I think you've been trying to get clarity, or you did get clarity, or no. You were stuck all in your head. There was no communication here. You stopped talking to this person. Okay. Yeah, we have Two of Wands again. You got all caught up in your head about this person. You're like, you needed some time alone, space, because this person, you were just like, what is happening right now? What direction am I going? I don't know what to do. Like, and I feel that you started ignoring this person for your own sanity. Whatever this person has done, well, we do have a third party here. This is not the first time. I don't know if you know that. I don't like that. Tell me about the Fool here. Spirit, tell me about the Fool. The Sun. This person's not happy with themselves. This person wears a mask. They act like they have potential to be a good person, but they're not. They're like faking the funk here. They're telling you. They're telling you there's nobody else. This person wants, this person wants to give you something, but as soon as they give it to you, they're right back to you not hearing from them. It's like they're here and they're gone. They're here and they're gone. This person hasn't healed at all. Like, this person, I think you know it's hopeless with them. That's why you're like, no new beginnings here. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They could possibly see you as a missed opportunity. Oh, you told them no. Harshly. Harshly. Oh, all reverse. Yeah, Moon in reverse. This person was an illusion. You did not see who they truly were, and they broke your heart here. But you know that. You let them know that. I feel like you don't even look at this person the way you used to look at them. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah. You definitely want a new beginning on your own here. You're leaving this person out in the cold, and you will manipulate the situation if you have to cause the ending, the Tower. You'll do whatever it takes. I'm just hearing, just get out of my life. Just get out of my life. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Okay. Let's keep going. Spirit, tell us more about this Queen of Wands third party over here. I also want to do a little work for y'all. I didn't do it for Aries or Taurus, but at the end, if one more. I see it. I see it. I see it. Spirit, tell me about this third party. It was like announced to you. Told to you. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Where'd it go? Oh. Oh. Tell me more. Queen of Wands just came out again. There could be more than one Queen of Wands. There could be a fourth party here. Wow. Tell me more. Yeah, this person has been like going in, I don't know. Going over to people's houses or going into the DMs or doing something here. This was all happening behind your back until you figured it out. But he's talking, or she's talking to multiple people here. I have the Knight of Cups. Gender doesn't mean anything in tarot, but there's a little guy on there, so I was like, he's. Yeah, but once they go in, they leave out. They're forcefully, hey, baby, hey, baby, hey, baby. Get the person's attention and then be like, okay, they're good for a couple days. Okay, they're good for a couple days. Tell me more. They don't even plan on having any opportunities with these people. I think this is just how this Fool rolls as the Fool card comes out in the reverse. You cannot trust this person. This person is just looking. I think this person has a little sex addiction. This person starts fights here and then acts like, I don't know what their problem is. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what her problem is. Oh, I just feel so defeated. And I'm a victim. I'm a victim. They go and tell these people that about the other person. It's never the other person's fault. Okay. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You can totally see that now. I think they have daddy issues. They're very hurt by a father figure. A father figure in their life that abandoned them. And so because the father figure abandoned them, they don't feel good enough about themselves. And that's part of the reason why they keep repeating these karmic cycles. Okay. Spirit, what is Gemini's person's next actions towards them? I mean, you ended this, so let's see. If any actions, any actions. Okay, they're going to offer you something, but they expect it back in return. I don't know what this is. And they're not going to tell you, but they're going to give you something. It could be, I guess, a small gesture, possibly. But they're going to expect it back in return. Oh, They think they're helping you out. They think that you're down and out, and they're just gonna come give you something. Okay, Gemini, tell me more. They feel guilty about something. They feel guilty about something and they're going to come tell you this. I'm going to come tell you. Yeah, we have the devil out here. Capricorn energy. Tell me more about the devil. Wait, where'd it go? My cards just totally do 360s. They're like, no, I don't think so. I thought it... Nope, didn't. Okay. It'll come back out if it needs to. Tell me more about the devil. They're going to come in and try to manipulate you. Like I said, they're going to try to give you something here. Yep, they're returning. They're going to try and give you something here and expect it back in return. Tell me more. The Fool again in reverse. I think y'all are dealing with an Aries, or they have Aries heavy in their chart. they're coming in to relieve themselves because they feel bad for what they've done. They feel guilty here. That's the only thing that they're doing. You cannot trust them at all. Like, this person is naive. Oh, they're not naive. I'm sorry. They're not naive. They're careless. They don't care. They just... They make stupid mistakes. Stupid mistakes. But are they mistakes? Yeah, they're not accidents. Don't let them tell you that. It was an accident. They're going to come in and they're going to give you something. They think you're down and out. Something heavily, heavily is weighing on their conscience. It's probably these other people over here. So, just to let you know, be watching out. But they're the same person when they come give you something. And they're not going to tell you they expect anything back. They're just going to, like, you know, come... It's like they're going to come give you something, and then if you don't give it back, even if it's like a gesture or saying something, they're going to be like, but I came in and I did this, and I came in and I did that. I came in and I did this, and this is how you repay me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to do, yeah, let's do some, see about your work. I want to do that. I haven't done that. I mean, not on my channel. Well, I guess I have certain messages come out, but what's going on with Gemini's work for this week? Person that we were just talking about, oh, they act like they are somebody high in the company. I think they tell people that, but they're not. What's going on with Gemini's work this week? Some of you are moving on from a job. Quitting. Yeah, you want a new beginning. A new start. Because this job is stressing you out. It's stressing you out. You can't deal with it anymore. You can't even focus on loving yourself, much less loving other people. You kind of feel like it, since the job is stressing you out so much that it's making you mean, you know? You're out of character. Tell me more. I think you found out that somebody was lying to you. Maybe they told you, hey, I'm going to give you this amount of money, but it's not happening. You're not getting promoted or anything here. They lied to you about that. Yes. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like what they told you they were going to give you, they haven't given it to you. And it's, you know, you're like, I'm dealing with all the stress up here. Like, and they're not even giving me what they said they were going to give me. So you're ready to move on. If Gemini moves on, how will it be going forward to a new job? Yeah, I feel like they're not paying you what they said they were going to pay you. And you're doing a lot of work. A lot of work. If Gemini moves on to a new job, what's in the works? Oh, you feel guilty if you leave? Don't feel guilty. They wouldn't feel guilty. You don't feel guilty. They can figure it out. So you want to leave here, you feel guilty, and you are like, it's not fair, I feel this way. Well, you shouldn't feel that way. If Gemini moves on, what is in the future? Is there a future job, a better job? The problem is you don't feel like you're good enough to go to another job. That's what I'm getting. It's not for everybody. Or maybe that's why you're staying at this job, because you deserve better. You're totally overworking yourself. It's not telling me. Have you put your resume out there? Have you tried to move forward? Have you looked around for another job? Let me get a different deck. Tell me about Gemini's next job if they move forward. Yeah, some of you could be a counselor, possibly. Or a driver. Tell me what's in the future if Gemini goes for another job. There's going to be competition. That was way too many. There's going to be competition. You're going to have to be okay with that. But it sounds like there's something you want to do, but you're not sure about. You have to be okay with competition. Why? Oh, God. Okay, I see you looking for something better. Or you're realizing your next job could have a lot of competition. Oh, yeah. You intuitively know what you want to go after here. I see you doing it, but something's holding you back. I feel that you feel that you're not good enough to move on from this job, but you're very unhappy. What's Gemini's advice? What? Just stop, collaborate, and listen. Sorry, y'all. I don't know where that came from. It does say stop. You need to get out of your head. You need to get out of your head, take the bull by his horns, and rock with it. You know exactly what you want to do. You're holding yourself back here. You need to get out of your head. Now we have the World card. Maybe you could be doing something on the internet. You're done with all this over here. Move on to the next chapter of your life. Gemini, I hope this resonated. If it did, please click the like button, comment if you want, subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, I appreciate to all my subscribers. I will see you later and be blessed.